Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do the gameplay for one player versus one player as 4 men basically. Quick thing, I wanted to show you guys the booster that I got. I got another Lost Rigori, which I kind of wanted the tainted version because there's two versions. If you see like a red dot over here and a red dot in F3, it's because of that. So I did my daily, went into the 4 players, which you need like 4 players to beat the map basically, but I tried to do it as one person, 1 man, because doing stuff like this is what makes me happy in the game. Like doing stuff that is supposed to be a little bit, I don't know, you guys can call it a little bit exceptional or something like that, but it's something that makes the game extremely hard. Now I kind of want to do this in Esper with a bunch of other players, but again my deck is a little bit low and I still got to find some players to actually do that. So I actually did my daily bonus and I put it somewhere around here, which basically was do it for 30 minutes, and then the other 2 matches that I needed. I actually re-roll, and I was very sad because I didn't know the BF goes down when you re-rolled it. Now I don't know if it's random if I will get a 50, but so far I've been getting the 75. So this video is going to be a little bit chaotic and it's going to be a little bit like too fast. And the reason I'm saying that is because it's actually an hour-long video. It will condense very quickly, so you guys can be able to only waste maybe 20-something minutes in this video. You guys can check that out. I think it's close to 20-something minutes. So what I needed to do is the objectives, and the first one is actually protect that ship. If the ship is not protected, then I pretty much lose the game. As soon as they destroy the ship, it's gone. So I have to do that while also keeping the eyes in the middle and telling my minions where to attack or auto attack. If there's something more threatening, I make them all focus on that minion or something like that, and if it is something that's not threatening, I'll let them do it in auto, but I keep an eye on it to see if I need to actually summon more defensive. Like the tower right now, I need more defenses and I need to get really quickly because the monsters are getting stronger and stronger and coming in bigger waves. So at this point I said to myself, the 2 tower died, I need to go right ahead and summon some towers around to defend myself on the north in the middle, and then soon enough on something on the left, and then try to clear up the whole map once I'm actually safe. So I actually probably going to be able to see. I tried to get the buildings for the monuments. I think actually no, that's the power wells. And the thing is, the power wells generate you power, so you can be able to summon creatures that cost like 70, 80, or whatever the cost is. But at the same time, those are drained, and if it reaches 0, that's it. You don't got no more. And if you don't have no more to summon, or the mana cost to actually summon those creatures, then you're pretty much done. So I need to actually keep those power well going, and I need to actually activate H1 that I see. Now at this point in time I was getting a little bit how do I say, stressful in a good way. And so I decided to kick it just in a good way, by the way, because I have to actually look in the middle. I have to make sure that the big creatures doesn't actually destroy my monuments. If they destroy my monument, if it's ice, that can't summon no more ice and with nature combination or ice monsters alone. And if they destroy my nature, I cannot summon anything with nature. And since the only thing I have for nature is my level 1s and level 2 and stuff like that, if they did destroy my nature, I don't have any ice. So that's it. That's pretty much the game, unless I'm able to actually summon a creature. Oh, sorry. By summon a creature, I mean make that creature from the north all the way to the middle to activate that monument, which will cost me about 100. Now, if you look at the ship area, I actually made a fortified defense in there, and I made a fortified defense in the camp with some little balls, crystal healers, which usually that one will cost you like 140 something battle forge or 160 battle forge. So that's why I spent my first daily battle forge into getting that crystal. Again, I just said in my deck it's actually the cheapest to make. And by cheapest to make, meaning that I got really lucky on the, I already said this, but I got really lucky on the lost ship, and I got really lucky on some of the cards in there. Otherwise it would have been a little bit different. But according to like what I had, I think it was pretty relatively cheap. Plus you can actually, you'll be able to so far 160 BF a day unless I re-roll. I have to check tomorrow to see, well, tomorrow's today, but anyway, I have to check the next daily to see if I'm able to get the 160 more, because I want to get a shaman for this, which costs like 900 battle forge. So what I did is, after I did both of my defense, I need to find a monument And I went to the north and I found out that there was no monument on the north, so I started to clear out the bottom path, which again you see these big creatures, large creatures coming in and trying to destroy mine. But I have to destroy all the walls, destroy everything, get all the power wells as I can, and then continue to the north area. Now, I did saw the north area didn't have a monument. I need the monument because I'm running out of spell cost for creatures and stuff, and at the same time I need that third monument for the shadow, so I can start summoning my third orb spectre creatures. And if I don't do this in the right timing, I'm gonna be overrun, and I'm going to lose the game and waste about 22 minutes so far into this game. I will be wasting 22 minutes in this game for nothing, because you won't get such a big reward or anything like that, and you won't get anything else. Later on I find out that the guys, I thought it would go to the north, but it doesn't. The guys, those monsters actually went to the right side and they destroyed my two power wells that I needed. So I was okay. I said, fine, I'll just destroy the top. It seems that there's no monument. I think the monument is right at the middle. I think that's the E. I think that's the E. I can't see it from right here because I'm talking outside as a third perspective as I'm watching the video. So I think that's the E, right? The first one on the left side, which has one monument in there. Now here's the thing is, if there's 4 players are here and they all leave, it becomes like a super easy game because all the monuments are right in the middle, and I don't have to go, like, I just have to go up there, send some creatures and stuff like that, and just get all the money. But since I am alone, they made it in a way on the map that I can't go ahead and have all the free monuments as I need, and I have to actually struggle with everything that you see here. So what I did after that, I try to slow them down with the bridge and come into the middle. Right here, I just have to destroy these and start making a defense soon for this area, but I still need the third monument. So what I'm gonna do basically is I'm going to head to the middle and I'm going to go to that E. Once I head to that E, I'm gonna grab everything that I can, leaving some defenses behind, of course, because I'm already at 119 and I can't summon anymore. That's, if you look at the top right, you see the player right now, 119. I can't summon anymore. It's 120 is the maximum. So it's worth, basically, if I summon a big creature, it'll worth X amount of creatures. So I can't summon any more than that, so I have to grab whatever I can, and enough to defend the middle and enough to defend the top, which is the boat. And basically all I need is a third monument, and right now I'm focusing basically on killing the creature in the middle while also micromanaging all the other stuff in the game, such as the top boat, the middle area, and the bottom left, which, so for some reason the creature started attacking my monument over there, and as you see, the creature seems like to be close to be dying, one of mine. So all I have to do is actually destroy one of the walls. I can destroy the middle gate, it's much easier, but I didn't do it. And then destroy the archers on the wall, which takes a little bit longer to kill because they're on the wall. After that, just destroy everything else, look around, and I summon my third orb. If I have this third orb, it starts to get easier. All I have to do is start summoning my Lost Souls creature, which I got for free in the pack. So I destroy my creatures, everything starts like killing because that's one of the ability of one of the creatures. I destroy everything, and I found out that these creatures, flyers, can actually start attacking my monument. So I go ahead and summon one Lost Soul in there. I forgot the name, but I basically summoned one of the lost creatures. After that, I send one of my fastest horse, very cheap, to make a defense. A strong defense, by the way. These cannons can, I think, have anything between medium. I'm not sure about large, but anything that is medium and small and such will be jumping around all the area because of this. Like as you see right now, they start jumping everywhere because of the explosion that comes into impact. So I go ahead down, use my horse, and go ahead and get all those monuments that I couldn't get, and then I start summoning some more creatures because at that point of time, it starts for me in time for me to actually go to the north and destroy everything and mount up in defense so I can have less stress and just focus on the main objectives and finish the game. Now that I have my third monument, it's going to be getting a bit easier because of the cards that I chose to win from the booster and the cards that I upgraded. So at the same time, the tower that I had, the cannons, they're very great defense. I could have just went with another build that goes straight defense build, which is like a bunch of cannons and stuff like that, but they're very weak cannons. because there's one orb cost of a level. So once I did everything, I start summoning the lost, and I start summoning one of the lost Grigori. What Grigori does basically is that he attracts everybody, and you cannot attack my creatures until you finish killing him. So when he does that, he also does an area effect, which reduces the damage by everything inside that area by 30%. So I wanted to actually get that lost Grigori so I can actually go ahead and move him up to north, and once everything is being chaotic, nice name, when everything being chaotic, it goes right ahead and starts attracting all the monsters to himself and reducing the damage that will be getting dealt with. So again, I finished these guys first. I was about to go straight up, but I finished these guys. Everything looks good in the bottom. Finish those two guys and finish the white side guys. I start using the getting the power wells, but later realized that those guys are going to come back again and destroy it. I thought they would ignore it because it's a little bit far away, but no, they went ahead and destroyed it. So right here, I'm using some healing spells with the chimes, the little 11. I had 11, and it's now down to 6. I guess they died. 6 of them that allows me to generate a small amount of health. Again, there are 2 orbs. They're not big of health or anything like that, but it works better than using some of the heals in this game. So I don't waste so many power, because at the end I'm going to have to use all my power. So again, you see them. I used my Lost Grigori and told them to go down there and start beating the living shit out of those in case something bad happens. It seems that bottom also has been doing well with the other Lost Soul. Actually, I pressed it a couple times. I wish I could see the name one more time so I can see what their names are. I forgot. But again, I clear out the top, I clear out the cannons, and once I have done that, I don't have to worry too much about the top and the cannons blowing up the ship and stuff like that. And I also don't have to worry about too much about everything that is being summoned all the way to get to the ship. Now, once I finish with the top, which is one of the objectives, I go right ahead into the top of the middle area and I start summoning some towers in there. Once I have that place fortified with the defenses, I go down and I start pretty much from bottom, clearing all the area from as you see right here, all the way to the bottom, to the left, west, west, all the way to the west, bottom west, southwest, southwest, and then working my way all the way around. Once I clear all that area, I can actually finish the last boss, and again, I will be able to beat the 4 men as one person, which I love it. I wish I had more players because I really want to try this on expert and I want to try this on advanced. It gets really tough and you have to have better cards for this. All I need, to be honest with you, is my shaman. That's what I would love to have. I mean, there was another build that I had, but all those cards cost a bunch of them. Like there's just flyers that go explodes, and they summon. It summons again. If it explodes, it gathers enough soul, it gets to revive itself like a phoenix, and then it'll go ahead and explode again. It's very cool deck that I had years ago. So again, I finished everything on the bottom. Go into the left side and try to finish all that area. Fortify some of the defenses so that I don't have to worry about middle and destroy everything on the middle. And then after that, start heading to finish the game because it's just time. If you look at the time right now, this is, I think it's 15 minutes right now. And yeah, the stress is down. Now it's just a matter of time, basically. I feel strong, I feel powerful, I have 3,300 power on myself, so I just start summoning things. And here's the thing is, about all these things, if you have a card that is of the same type, you can upgrade it to make it have more charge. So the thing is, I don't have charge, I don't think I have. I think I do. No, I don't think I do. I don't think I have charges for the, yeah, I don't, for the cannon. Which, if I had charges, I will be able to summon a bunch of them before it runs out of charge and such. And I think I may have to actually buy another suffering. What happened is one of the I think it's suffering or sacrifice, one of them too. What happened is if I destroy something with 3 orbs and sacrifice it, I can generate everything all charges by 1 who are of the same orbs, like same amount of cost of orbs. So this is basically the deck that I built, which is very cheap because I don't have to buy too many cards of the same type to upgrade it. I can, it will be much better, but I just have to use the suffering or the sacrifice, or whichever is that purple one that you see with a little green dot next to the horse. Once I go ahead and finish up the top, I run into a little trouble. And this is where you have to memorize your cards and memorize everything that you have at your disposal to be able to beat this. What happened is that these two shamans heal for too much for my Lost Gregorius to handle, and because of that, because I can't actually beat them, I have to summon something that is stronger to beat them. So I first said to myself, it's like, do I have anything spells that increases my damage? No, that's fire. Do I have anything that can weaken them? I think they're immune to that type of abilities. So what can I use? And then I found out, wait, Lost Grigori. Can he damage it? And you see that little L on the left? That little L, it means he deals more damage to those large creature. L means large, XL means extra large. Medium, M it means medium, and S it means small. And I think in one of the videos I said that had a creature that switched their ability to hit medium harder. So what I did is I started summoning cannons and I started summoning Gregories. And the two Gregories will hit on the left side, which I did find out that a third Gregori cannot hit the left side. It's the maximum amount for melee to be close to it. So I make the third Gregori go on to the to the second shaman. The third Gregori goes to the second shaman and hit them. Now they have to like have a hard time healing themselves, and then Gregori finish it off with the other two lost souls. So I went ahead and throw my lost soul, a breeding on the left, because I already have the monument being built up. I also used the lost souls ability, and this is why I love the lost souls. When they die, they revive for a couple of seconds and is still able to fight fully health, same amount of damage, nothing different. So what I did is I did that ability because I had too much power on me, and then I started summoning my worms. Now I almost did not summon my Gemini, which is the nature frost that allows a monster to be like statue, frozen statue or something like that. But I did it anyway because the whole thing was taking too long. Now I went ahead. The guys died, all my monster creature died, but they were able to clear the area for me. So I started summoning my ship, my worm, my Gemini, and then again using the same trick that I had with my suffering. Which what I did is I found one of the lowest cost for 4 orb, which is the rifleman, and then I used the suffering on it, or it's the sacrifice on it, the rifle cultist. And then what basically it does is it when it's sacrifice, I spend like 70 and maybe 80 on himself, so I don't have to summon a 220 4 orb and then use the sacrifice, which means I use a lower amount there. Offering, there you go, the offering. God damn. So the offering only costs 70, and I don't have to spend too much with the rifle cultist because there's only 80. But if I summon something like worms or anything else, and then I have to use the offering, that's 300 and something. So I try to lower the cost so I can able to go right ahead and summon all my creatures ready to destroy. One of the abilities that my lost ship has is that it allows them to recycle any monuments in there, like anything that's a statue and such. So what that happens is that when they actually activate that ability, which after the recycle, it can heal anything around the radius. So it's like a self-heal for all anything that is inside that radius. So I split up my worms to attack the healers and my other ones to attack the other healers. Once the left side died and the right side died, it is game over. I'll just finish up the boss and be able to finish the game. Again, there's nothing to cover here. I was able to actually do a 4-man as a solo player, which I love games like that. It can be tough, it can be crazy as tough because it was stressful as fuck, but it was fun as hell. But I love it when the game has that ability that it takes longer, but you're able to do it. And that pretty much end of the video. If you guys want to see more, want to play more, sorry, if you want to play more, look at the description below. If you guys want to see more, do comment below. If you want to see more, I'm going to make a couple more videos and stuff like that because I still love the game. I still want to play the game until it comes out to release. Remember, the game is on open stress beta. Once it comes to release, everything is going to be the wipe, and after the wipe, there will be no more wipe, hopefully. And then after that, I can actually play the game like crazy in here. At the same time, my gaming might be lower for a bit because I'm actually going to be going back to college to get some of these certificates, which I have the papers over here to actually register and everything. And again, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll be seeing you next time. Goodbye.